Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Tyler Kasselzak here at PTHS Memorial Field for girls soccer, where the Pequannock Golden Panthers will be taking on the visiting Parsippany Redhawks. Pequannock coming in this game still undefeated at 7-0-1, and also still undefeated in the division at 5-0-1 in the NJAC Independence. Pequannock is coming off that amazing comeback victory in the second half against Lakeland, which was on Saturday, September 27th. We were broadcasting that game, and Pequannock was trailing 1-0 until halftime, and stormed together a great 2-goal comeback to win against a very good Lakeland Lancers team. So Pequannock is coming in still with a lot on the table. Parsippany is unfortunately on the complete opposite end for their favor. They're coming this game winless at 0-9-0. Also winless, of course, in the division at 0-7 in the NJAC Independence. So this is an important divisional game between Pequannock and Parsippany, as they're both in the same division. Now, Parsippany, of course, is 0-9, and they're definitely fighting for their first win of the season. And they're coming off a loss against their rivals, Parsippany Hills, and they lost 7-0 to them. So, of course, you know, for a winless team, they're definitely looking to get some spark going, which they haven't gotten to yet. Let's go over your starting goalkeeper for the Pequannock Golden Panthers, and that is going to be Marissa Vega, as she is coming in still undefeated, of course, as she started all 8 games. She has a 7-0-1 record with an incredible .922 save percentage, averaging 7.38 saves per game, with a goals against average of under 1 at 0.63, and she has 4 shutouts coming into this game. So just incredible numbers for the sophomore in the net, again, who took over as a starter last year mid-season, and even with the team struggling last year, she put up decent numbers with the struggling team last year. And now with this brand new season, of course, and the team off to a very good start, she is also acclimated to the net pretty well. Be sure to hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel as we continue to grow and reach that next big goal of 2,000 by the end of the 25-26 season. We're currently at 1,110. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel is completely free and helps us out a ton. Send this message to your family and friends who can subscribe. And this stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, bulbhead.com and topwaterbastards.com. Be sure to also check out our TJK shop, link in the description below. It is tjk152.com/shop. Be sure to also follow our social media platforms. We are available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And for more information about our Sports Network, there's also our shop link, tjk152.com/shop. But of course, for more information on our Sports Network itself, go to tjk152.com/network. Our opening kickoff for the first half will begin momentarily. Of course, Pequannock looking to continue on that red-hot, undefeated ride they're currently going on here. That win against Lakeland is huge in power points. That moves Pequannock currently at the 6th seed. We'll double-check that as Pequannock tries to look for maybe to get that top seed again like the 2023 team, as currently Pequannock has been showing that glory. So yes, Pequannock actually moved up in the PowerPoint rankings. They're currently holding the number 5 spot. So Pequannock looking to continue to climb up in those rankings here. And of course, obviously compared to last year, Pequannock had a way tougher schedule as they were in actually the tougher Liberty division. And of course this year, after that tough last season of going winless in the division and just not having a good season overall, they're back in the easier Independence division. But I would not discredit the Pequannock Golden Panthers at all for that, because keep in mind the 2023 team that went 22-0, which was in my senior year of when I went here, that team was also in the Independence division and went all the way to the sectional final as the favorited 1 seed and won it, and of course played their hearts out against a tough underdog 9-seeded Mountain Lakes that won their section, and unfortunately lost in extra time 1-0. But still, it's it doesn't matter what the division is, as again the 2023 team was in the easier division, so I don't see the difference this year in the same division. And of course, both teams are off to incredible starts, just like the 2023 team. So that's good to see. So we should go over a little bit of news around the league, or just around the fall sports here at Pequannock. So boys soccer is also doing just as good as girls soccer. Mind you, boys soccer is in a tougher Liberty division, but they are playing good. They are currently 5-3-1. They currently just got a road win. I believe it was against Hanover Park yesterday, unless that's tonight. I'll check for you guys. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, boys soccer is playing Hanover Park tonight. Hanover Park is 1-5. Of course, boys soccer is 5-3-1. They're currently 1-2-1 in the Liberty division, so hopefully they will pick up that important divisional win, as Hanover Park is in the same division as Pequannock for boys soccer, and Pequannock boys soccer came off a huge 6-1 win at High Point on Saturday when we were broadcasting girls soccer playing. Also, we have the Morris County tournament coming up. Boys soccer is the 14th seed, so not that very high seeded. And let's see if the girls soccer Morris County tournament's out too while we're at it, since I'm on the schedule. Let's take an extra look. So yes, they're playing Jefferson at home for the girls team, and they're the 13th seed for the county tournament. So yeah, the county tournament is coming up. We'll be sure to keep you updated on that. And for the other teams, field hockey came off a huge win on the road against Wallkill Valley yesterday, varsity and JV. So again, they're 2-0 when they score goals, and they got a shutout win against Wallkill Valley. So that's very good to see for the field hockey team. They finally snapped out of it and got a huge win on the road, but still, they're going to have to face a tough opponent tomorrow here at home against Mountain Lakes. We're going to be here for that. That's going to be a good game. It's going to be marking roughly that 1-year mark when Liv Fiorino got sticked in that game by the Mountain Lakes player, and I'm sure she's definitely going to want to score a goal this year to try to lift Pequannock and get them a huge win, as, again, they only lost 1-0 to Mountain Lakes on the road, so they played very well. They just could not finish on their scoring side of things offensively. So if they're able to get something in the net and play their best, I think they can win this game. And beating an 8-1 Mountain Lakes team would be huge in power points. That would definitely probably get them into a playoff spot, as they're still currently outside in the 20 spot. They need to get into the 16 to at least contend into the playoffs. For girls volleyball, they're currently in a slump. They started the season off 4-1, but things have not been going right. They're currently on a 4-game losing streak and currently are 4-5, as they lost to Whippany Park in 3 sets, 2-1 yesterday. JV girls volleyball is in the opposite hands of things, as they're 7-2, so they're playing very well. So that is, just a little bit of update around the Pequannock sports. And then our last one we should mention is also football, who is currently just struggling off the bat here. They're 1-3, and they're going to be playing a tough opponent on the road this week, and that's going to be Hanover Park. So Pequannock football just trying to maybe string a win here, as they're going to need one here against a very, very good Hanover Park football team. Anyways, here we are as we get ready for our opening kickoff here at PTHS Memorial Field. Pequannock versus Parsippany. Pequannock undefeated, and Parsippany who's winless, and Parsippany looking to get some spark here in this game, as their season has been not going to plan. So, of course, Marissa Vega starting in the net for Pequannock. And here we go. So Pequannock starting off the back here. It's Rose McBurney as she brings it in. And as this one's going to go out of bounds, we should also mention the starting goalkeeper for your Parsippany Redhawks, to any people from Parsippany watching. It's going to be number 00, and that is going to be Minuvitha Chandru. I apologize if I am mispronouncing her name or any of the other Parsippany names. So Pequannock bringing this one in here as Jenna Lisa tries to send it in there to Olivia Young. But this one is going to make its way out of bounds. We're going to have a corner kick here. And this one just goes over the net here. So Pequannock, of course, granted the first corner kick. Unfortunately, not able to execute on it. Sent out here. As that was Kylie Cannon who brought that in. Yeah, this one's going to go out of bounds here at the side. Sent into in front of the net here. Chance there for Ava Martino. And another try, and this one is picked up by Chandru. Huge opportunity there for the Golden Panthers. As this one is brought out. Ball out at center here. As Victoria Locke gets it over to Jenna Lisa. Jenna Lisa bringing this one in. Jenna Lisa sending it in front here. There's a chance, and Ava Martino not able to finish. She tries to try again there. And unfortunately, this one is sent away. Pequannock will get a corner kick here. As Victoria Locke sends it here in front of the net. And they score! The Panthers strike first as they take an early 1-0 lead. Let's take a look at your instant replay. See who got that goal right there. So Victoria Locke sends this one in front. It looked like it may have went off Caitlin Zegler. So the Panthers strike first here. And Pequannock getting things started early, five minutes into this game. Well, less than 5 minutes, actually. So off the corner kick by Victoria Locke there. Pequannock bringing this one back in here. Victoria Locke on it again with a shot, and she scores! Victoria Locke makes it 2-0. And the Panthers continue here on the score sheet. Right after their first goal, they answer with another. So Victoria Locke makes it 2-0 here for the Golden Panthers as they still continue to put on the offense. Now Parsippany trying to respond here as they send this one in here, but no one there. And Pequannock will just backtrack here and get this one out here. Jenna-Lisa with it. Out at center here. As Rose McBurney tries to send it in. This one's brought up high here. And this one's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Chandru. We'll give it over to another Parsippany player who's going to send this one out here. Pequannock trying to keep this one in here. Victoria Locke able to get it and send it over here. Back out here to center as Elena D'Amico picks up that loose ball. And this one's going to roll out of bounds.
Right there, please. Thank you.
Back out here to center as Parsippany does get it cleared out. Emily Ziegler setting up there. As this one's sent back over to Kylie Cannon. Now Jenna-Lisa bringing this one through here. And now Cecilia Colvin bringing it in. Now Olivia Young able to break through the defense there. Olivia Young with it right here beside the net here, as this one's going to get out here at the corner. So we're going to have a corner kick again here for the Golden Panthers. It will be Victoria Locke kicking for it. Pequannock. Here's the kick. This one in front of the net. This one gets knocked up high and goes over and out. So ball right outside of Parsippany's side of the field. They get it out. But now Shay Carlin trying to send it in here, but she's not able to. Shay Carlin, though, holds on to it, though. And gives it over to Caitlin Ziegler. And now Jenna-Lisa on it. Jenna-Lisa coming in here with some speed. And this one is kept in as she's able to stop it, but then this one is kicked out of bounds here. And Pequannock will still have it inside of Parsippany's side of the field here. We'll see if we get another corner kick. I believe it will be a corner kick. Yes, it will be. It will be Rose McBurney kicking this one this time. So Rose McBurney Sending this one in front of the net. This one lands right in front. It's blocked. Another try. This one's sent away here. Pequannock trying to keep it in here. Lisa feeding that one over to Caitlin Ziegler as Pequannock backtracks here as Kylie Cannon sends it back in from midfield. Cecilia Colvin. Try to get it over to Jenna Lisa. That one got past her as Kylie Cannon sends it back in here. And this one's going to go out of bounds here. We'll have another corner kick as this one goes over the net. Oops. As this one is sent out here. Center field. Elena D'Amico now on it. As this one is sent in. And that one, I believe, went off the post there. Quality chance there for the Golden Panthers. But the goalkeeper, Chandru, recovers there and picks up that loose ball. This one sent all the way back into Pequannock side of the field. Marissa Vega picks it up there as she sends it out. Turned over here as Parsippany tries to send it in as they try to get something going here as they're trailing already by 2 goals early in this game. Definitely looking for a spark. And now Pequannock bringing this one in here. It's Caitlin Ziegler! And she scores! And Caitlin Ziegler makes it 3-0. As Pequannock continues to put on the offense in today's game. Pequannock off to a very well dominant start here. So it's 3-0 Pequannock. This one went out of bounds here at center. And Parsippany right outside their own side of the field here. Send it out here. It goes all the way into Pequannock side of the field as Kylie Cannon feeds it over to Marissa Vega, who plays this one along over to Jenna Lisa. Jenna Lisa feeding this one over to Elena D'Amico, who sends this one high. And this one is picked up by Chandru. Out here at midfield, Victoria Locke keeps it in right there. And now Rose McBurney with it. Taken back here now by Parsippany. As they bring this one through midfield. And now Parsippany looking to get a try here. But Pequannock kicks that one away. I believe that was Kylie Cannon who was able to get in the way there and send that one away, but it's going to go out of bounds. Elena D'Amico taking this one through midfield here before she tries to pass that one to Callie Koldyke. But Parsippany able to intercept on that and get it out to midfield. Now Victoria Locke going to send this one back here. It'll get to Marissa Vega. Now Jenna Lisa. As this one went out of bounds.
Thank you.
Jenna Lisa brings it back in here. And now on the rush at the sideline here. And this one's out of bounds again.
That's good.
It'll be Jenna Lisa to throw the ball back into play. Chance there in front of the net, but it's going to just roll away out of bounds. No one was able to pick up on it. And now Shea Carlin rushing back here on Pequannock's own side of the field here as this one goes out of bounds. Parsippany with it inside of Pequannock's own side of the field before this one makes its way out of bounds. As Callie Koldyke gets this one out and breaks it out through midfield. As Callie Koldyke has that one stolen away from her, but Parsippany kicks it out of bounds on their own side of the field, so this will still be a Panther ball. As this one goes out of bounds here when Pequannock brought it back into play. And Parsippany will get it back here. This one's going to go out of bounds here. Currently with it inside of Parsippany's own side of the field is Catalina Prezosio. As Callie Koldeck sends it high. And this one winds up in the net. It's Callie Koldeck. For a second, I thought that one was going over the net, but Pequannock sneaks in another there, and it's 4-0. A very interesting way to get a goal there. Let's take a look at that replay. So yeah, just sent up high there. Goalkeeper thought it was going over. Didn't really try to jump for it. It just landed right in the net. And Pequannock now with the 4-0 lead. So what a nice way to get a goal there. As this one goes out of bounds here. Lindsay Hubner sending this one away from Pequannock's own side of the field as this one goes out of bounds inside of Parsippany's own side of the field. It'll be Shirley Herta sending this one back into play. Shirley Herta tries to get to Lindsay Hubner. Unfortunately, she's not able to connect on that pass. It goes out of bounds. And now on the rush is Lindsay Hubner. She tries to settle that one there. Tries to move it back there, but it's taken here back by Parsippany as they send it out of bounds, so Pequannock can still hold on to it here. Brought back into play, goes right out again, so Pequannock will still hold on to it. Pequannock with a huge 4-0 lead. In front of the net, Mary Murphy settles it there. Now Victoria Locke going for it. This one gets out of bounds. Bringing this one in is number 12, Stella Hagen. She gets it over to Lindsay Hubner. Lindsay Hubner trying to settle that one in front of the net there. This one's knocked up high. And this one's going to go out of bounds.
Right there, please. Thank you.
Not back into play. It's Victoria Locke here with it. And that one gets out.
Bring it up to the white line. Good. Thank you.
Drop back into play here. Yeah, this one Brought to center here before Pequannock sends it quickly back in. Rose McBurney getting on it, feeding it over there to Sophia Pompeo. Tried to get it there, but Parsippany was able to knock that one away. And now battle for at the sideline here with Amelia Murphy trying to put on the pressure for Pequannock on the Redhawks. Pequannock off the backtrack here. Victoria Locke here right outside midfield as this one's brought back in as it's settled. Little backtrack right there. Passing it over to Shirley Herda. Shirley Herda able to keep it in there, but no one there for Pequannock as this one's sent out of bounds here. Sent all the way back here to Kylie Cannon, who's going to feed it over to Marissa Vega, who plays it along to Shirley Herda. This one will go out of bounds again. Lindsay Hubner had it last. It was kicked out of bounds off of a Parsippany leg there, so Pequannock holds on possession here. Pequannock this time sends it out of bounds, so Red Hawks are going to get it now. Shirley Herda with it here. Now over to Victoria Locke. Victoria Locke feeds it through midfield here. Rose McBurney trying to keep it in bounds. She does. And Amelia Murphy is tripped right there. No call. Yeah, this one is sent up high. This one's going to go out of bounds here. Yeah, this one is sent out by Parsippany, but then turned right over as Kaylin Zegler feeds it over to Lindsay Hubner, who's not able to really hold on to that one as that one got past her and it goes out. Sent out of bounds again.
Right on the yellow white.
Brought back into play here by the Redhawks. About to center here. Pequannock backtrack in here. Kylie Cannon sends it back here over to Marissa Vega. Marissa Vega playing it over to Kaylin Zegler. Kaylin Zegler over to Stella Hagen. And now Stella Hagen feeds it out of bounds. Try to get it to Lindsay Hubner, but was not able to get that pass. 11:53 to go in our first half. Pequannock with a 4-0 lead. They've played pretty well in this first half as the Redhawks take this one out. Kaylin Zegler trying to hold on to it there. As this one is brought in here. Lindsay Hubner on it again. Now Stella Hagen trying to reach to it. This one's kicked out of bounds. And it's going to be Parsippany's ball. Went out of bounds again there, so Pequannock's going to get it back here. And this one gets out again. We're going to have a corner kick here for Pequannock. As this one is sent in front of the net, but it's kicked away as Parsippany's able to get a leg on it. Pequannock trying to keep it in here. Lindsay Hubner rushing to the corner. It's to Shirley Herta, sends it high to Stella Hagan, and this one hits the side of the net, goes out of bounds. This one's going to get out of bounds again. So this one was out of bounds, so Shirley Herta will bring it in here for the Golden Panthers. This one's loose, and at the corner, it's going to go out. 8:55 to go in our first half. This one gets all the way out and goes past midfield all the way to Marissa Vega, who plays this one away. Caitlin Ziegler on it. And this one gets back to the net here. Marissa Vega picks it up. As this one is sent out. Caitlin Ziegler will settle it there and bring it through. Amelia Murphy trying to hustle to it. And she is toppled over. And she's definitely holding her shoulder there. I wish she's all right. Won't be enough for an injured timeout. She's able to get up quickly. This one got out of bounds here, so it will be Parsippany clearing this one. Yeah, this one's going to get out of bounds here at the side. This one gets out here back at midfield again. Pequannock regrouping. From Sherry Carlin to Caitlin Ziegler, and now Shirley Herta on it. Shirley Herta trying to get a pass there. It was blocked and went out of bounds, so Pequannock holds on. Brought back into play here. This one's up high. This one gets out of bounds again here, right at the corner. 5:55 to go in the first. Shirley Herta will be bringing this one back into play. We'll have a substitution as Cecilia Colvin comes in for Caitlin Ziegler. Right into play. with a chance in front there. This one gets passed, but Cecilia Colvin keeps it in play. And it gets on to Parsippany here as they clear it out here to midfield. Now Kylie Cannon being pressured there. And this one's turned over to Shirley Herta, but taken back by Parsippany. And now, bringing this one in here is Pequannock again. So they get this one towards the net. Goalkeeper does come out, being pressured there, and this one gets away. As this one's out to midfield. This one's high again. As this one gets out of bounds again. Brought back into play here. Midfield, Parsippany on it. 3:40 to go. Parsippany looking for their first chance of the game. They haven't really gotten anything. It's been all Pequannock. Shay Carlin trying to get to that one there. This one's going to get out of bounds. Brought back into play here. Balfour right there at the side. As Kylie Cannon gets one through midfield here. And now on the rush is Sophia Pompeo. And she's not able to get to it on time. And this one's going to roll out of bounds. Sent in front of the net. Pequannock trying to catch up to it. And that was Lindsay Hubner. And that one is stopped by Chandru. .205 to go. Kylie Cannon feeds it over to Stella Hagan. It goes off a Parsippany player there, so it's going to get in the way there as Parsippany brings this one through center here. And they're going to have to backtrack here at midfield. And this one's going to get out of bounds. And a chance here for the Golden Panthers. And this one is stopped by Chandru. Once again, as we reach our final minute of the first, Pequannock still putting on a bunch of offensive chances. Sent out here to midfield off the head of Cecilia Colvin. This was going to get out of bounds. Right back into play here. As this one's sent up high and out of bounds by Kylie Cannon. Less than a minute ago with our final 30 seconds of the first. Pequannock holding a 4-0 lead. Stella Hagen bringing this one through center here. Now on the rush, Sophia Pompeo. And this one's going to get out of bounds here. And the horn's going to sound here as we reach the end of our first half with the Golden Panthers leading by a score of 4-0. And we'll be now entering our 10-minute halftime intermission here on TJK Network. And we will be back for the second half shortly. This is Tyler Kazazek reporting this game to you live. We'll see you momentarily. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for our second half here at PTHS Memorial Field between the Pequannock Golden Panthers and the Parsippany Redhawks. Pequannock currently holding a 4-0 lead and had a dominant first half, looking to continue on that as we reach into our final 40 minutes of this game. Pequannock looking to continue to ride undefeated. And of course, Parsippany trying to get any spark they can going here as they still have not recorded a win yet on the season. As they are currently 0-9-0. It's of course a divisional game, so a win for Pequannock will add another win also in divisional play as they try to compete for that top spot against Morris Catholic. Reason why Pequannock does not have the first place spot is because of the tie. Morris Catholic has not tied at all in the divisional play. I could check the standings right now actually for you guys. So the Independence Division for Pequannock, this is boys soccer, we'll have to change that. So girls soccer standings, here we go. So currently in the Independence, Morris Catholic is first because they are 5-0-0 in the division. Pequannock is 5-0-1. Even if they advance to 6-0-1, that winning percentage is still under 100%. So that is going to, of course, be the defining factor. Of course, Pequannock will play Morris Catholic a little bit later on in the season. Not right now. Actually, they were supposed to play them earlier, but that game got moved. So that will have to wait for now. But that game will be important for the top spot in the division, even though, in my opinion, I don't think really winning the division is that much because it doesn't really give you a top seed in the playoffs. It's all about the power points overall. So here we are as we reach the second half. And this one's going to make its way out of bounds. It will be Pequannock's ball as Ava Martino brings it back in. Martino tried to feed it over to Kaylin Zegler. This one got over, and this one will get out here. This one's brought all the way back to Marissa Vega, who sends this one away. Back out here in midfield. As this one is settled here and sent in here by Jenna Lisa. Goes off a couple bodies there as Kaylin Zegler tries to battle for it. We got a whistle. And it's going to be the Redhawks ball. This one's sent high. And now the Golden Panthers back with it again. This one rolled out of bounds again. Brought to center at midfield again. It's going to get out of bounds. Again, it will still be Pequannock's ball, as this one is brought into play. At midfield, it's Victoria Locke on it. For it's taken back here. As Pequannock sends this one in. Back out here at midfield. As Kylie Cannon backtracks this one for Pequannock. Feeds it through over to Victoria Locke before it gets out of bounds again. So it gets out of bounds. Currently with it was, I believe, Cecilia Colvin, who passes one along here. Now Victoria Locke leaves it for Kaylin Zegler. Kaylin Zegler, now to Victoria Locke, who sends this one in. This one takes a nice bounce here to the side. And it's kept in bounds there by Pequannock as they continue to put on that offensive pressure. This one's going to get out of bounds once again. And this time it's going to be Parsippany back with it. Throw back into play. And now back out to midfield. Pequannock will have to regroup here. Shea Carlin, as this one is set up and left in the air. And now a chance here for Olivia Young, and she scores! Olivia Young makes it 5-0. Golden Panthers, as they continue here in the second half, putting on an offensive clinic. Beautiful goal there by Olivia Young. .45:47 to go in the second. At the corner here. And this one goes out of bounds. This one's right at the sideline here as Parsippany has it in their own side of the field. And this one is picked up here by Chandru. This one's brought up high here. Victoria Locke fighting for that one at midfield. She's able to pass that one back here as Kylie Cannon plays it over to Jenna Lisa. Chance there in front as Kaylin Zegler sets it up to Rose McBurney, and she sends this one high over the net. Sent out here to midfield. Kylie Cannon. Now with it is Victoria Locke. Now Rose McBurney on it. Back to Victoria Locke. As Pequannock tries to send it in here. Goes off a body there. Victoria Locke gets it in on a second try. And now a chance here for Ava Martino, and she sends it wide by just a couple inches there from the outside that left post. This one's going to go out of bounds here. Brought back into play. This one's brought up high here by Parsippany. They tried to get it out, but it's turned back over here. A chance there for Pequannock. It's knocked away. And Pequannock will have to regroup here. And Elena D'Amico gets knocked over there. A whistle sound. Pequannock will still have the ball. Tori Locke will be sending this one in. And this one goes wide of the net. No one was able to get in front of it on time to try to get a deflection chance. This one out of bounds here at the corner. This one's brought back into play here. Chance there in front of the net. It's loose, and this one's just saved by Chandru. She was looking for it to try to maybe pick it up, but she was unable to pick it up. And Pequannock with a rebound opportunity there in front of the net, but she was there on time to able to block that from going in. But Pequannock will get a corner kick out of this. It'll be Rose McBurney kicking it. So Rose McBurney with the kick here. And this one gets through. Chance there. And this one's knocked away. Lindsay Hubner feeding it over here to number 29, Alessandra Mancero. It's back to Lindsay Hubner. Now Shay Carlin trying to battle for it. Shay Carlin trying to get it over to Shirley Herta as she was able to backtrack that one. And now Callie Koldick trying to rush to it before this one's knocked out of bounds. And now a chance here for Catalina Prezosio as Parsippany is able to hold their ground there, and she's guarded away. And now Parsippany try to send it in here, but Kylie Cannon's on it for the Golden Panthers. And she tried to clear it. It's turned over back to the Red Hawks. And now Parsippany with a try, and this one goes wide. and out of bounds. Cleared out to midfield. Tyler Cannon trying to put on pressure there. As this one goes out of bounds. Brought back into play here by the Red Hawks. And Pequannock trying to put pressure on Parsippany here, try to get it out. It goes out of bounds again. The Red Hawks still in control here. Pequannock able to clear this one out now. Now Parsippany trying to hustle back here. This one gets out again. It's Pequannock's ball. Pequannock quickly throws it back into play. As this one is sent high over the net. That was Catalina Prezosio trying to get the shot there, and she was not able to. Pequannock got a chance again, and this one is stopped by Chandru. This one's sent out here to midfield. As this one is brought through here. And this one is picked up by Marissa Vega. This one's sent up high. Out at center field. This one's brought back into play here. And before it rolls out of bounds here at the corner. Marissa Vega clears it out here to center field. And now Parsippany back with it here as they bring this one inside of Pequannock's side of the field. Pequannock tries to clear it out. But Parsippany still putting on pressure here with a shot. Oh, and what a save made by Marissa Vega there to keep it 5-0 Pequannock. Prevent any momentum here from the Red Hawks. This one's high here. Out to center. Parsippany with it again here. They try to send it in, but Kylie Cannon on it. Clears it back out to midfield. But Parsippany bringing it back in again. And this time another defender for Pequannock gets it here. Now on the rush is Catalina Prezosio trying to break through the defense there. But she's held off, and this one gets out at the corner. Brought back into play. Right up high here by Rose McBurney. This one's wider than that. Pequannock still holding on here as they continue to put on the pressure here. Where's McBurney trying to rush to it here? Gets it over to Lindsay Hubner. Lindsay Hubner there at the side. Lindsay Hubner not able to get in there as that one gets out of bounds. We're going to have a Pequannock corner kick as Rose McBurney sends it here. Does not really have any lift on it. And this one went to the side of the net. Parsippany clears it out here to midfield. Red Hawks prevent Pequannock from bringing it back in here. And as they clear it out here to the side, it's going to go out of bounds. It will be the Red Hawks with the ball. As this one goes out of bounds again. Out of bounds again as Pequannock try to bring it in here. Under 20 to go in our second half. Pequannock up 5-0 against the Red Hawks. They've played very well offensively and maintained it defensively. And of course got a big stop when needed by Marissa Vega. And now Lindsay Hubner bringing this one in here. Lindsay Hubner settling it there. Gets it to Kaylin Ziegler, but she is blocked right there. And that pass right there is knocked away. And this one is out here at midfield before it went out of bounds. Pequannock will still hold on to it. It is Shea Carlin who throws this one back into play before it rolls out again. Lindsay Hubner brings it back into play here. Lindsay Hubner sends it high here. So Golden Panthers still hold on here inside of Parsippany's own side of the field. This one sent towards the net, blocked as that one goes off ahead. And another try goes wide on the right side of the net. Out of midfield here. Victoria Locke on it now. Sends it in over to Lindsay Hubner. And this one gets out of bounds again. Now Victoria Locke bringing this one through here. Now over to Callie Koldyke. Callie Koldyke able to keep it in there at the side, able to get through. Feeds it in front there before it's knocked away and out. And we'll have a substitution here as Sophia Pompeo comes out. And I believe that's Shirley Herda coming in here as we set up for corner kick. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is number 16, not 26. It'll be Dulce Hernandez coming in. So Victoria Locke setting up here another corner kick. And this one knocked up high off of the hand of Chandru. And another try, and she's able to catch this one. Great chance there by the Golden Panthers, but Chandru's able to get on it there. And this one gets out here. This one's high here from Kylie Cannon, and it gets out of bounds again. Lindsay Hubner tries to bring it in again. This one's going to get out of bounds as she throws it back into play quickly to keep Pequannock going here on offense. This one's going to roll right to Chandru as she picks it up. And Kylie Cannon now backtracking here for the Golden Panthers, trying to clear it out. It's going to get out of bounds here. Pequannock trying to get it out of their own side of the field. Parsippany keeps it in here. This one is going to get out at the corner again. And now give the ball back to the Golden Panthers. Marissa Vega sending this one out here. And this one gets out here to midfield, but makes its way back in as Marissa Vega leaves her net to pick it up again. Sent up high. This one out of bounds here at midfield again. 12:50 to go. This one is sent in to Pequannock's own side of the field again. Lindsay Hubner trying to battle for it. She's knocked over. And that's Pequannock's ball as the officials signal. It'll be Marissa Vega who's going to clear this one. Now Caitlin Zegler back on it here. Over to Olivia Young. Olivia Young feeds it to Ava Martino, rushes forward on the side. Ava Martino tries to keep it in, it gets out. Another substitution here. Lindsay Hubner coming out. Rose McBurney is back in. Sent out here by the Redhawks. As they're able to get it through midfield. This one's coming all the way back into Pequannock's own side of the field. And it's going to stay in at the corner before it rolls out. Brought into play again. And it makes its way out again. Brought back into play here. As Rose McBurney able to put some pressure there to get out to midfield, but stolen back by the Redhawks. Redhawks bring this one in. That is Caitlin Zegler on it. And now Victoria Locke able to feed it back to Marissa Vega as Marissa Vega plays it along here. At the side, this one's taken to midfield. Cecilia Colvin on it. And she tried to keep it in bounds. It gets out, but it's going to be Pequannock's ball. So Colvin brings it back in. Parsippany has it in their own side of the field as Pequannock puts on the pressure still. And Parsippany tries to keep it in there at the corner. It gets out. Let's see whose ball it is per the officials. Looks like it will be the Redhawks who are going to bring this one back into play. But it's going to be sent up high. Victoria Locke will keep it in there. And a chance there for Pequannock, and they send that one high over the net and wide. As this one is kept in by Caitlin Zegler as they try to get it out. Caitlin Zegler being pressured there. Gets it over to Ava Martino. She's tripped there, and that one's knocked loose and sent back out to midfield. Victoria Locke on it here. And now Shay Carlin playing it over to Rose McBurney. She's knocked over there, loses it. Shay Carlin gets it back to Rose McBurney. And this one's going to get out of bounds here again. Thrown back into play. And a big hit there. Accidental, of course. Ava Martino came crashing in to one of the Parsippany players. Hopefully she's all right. Clock is still going with 8 minutes to go. We'll see if we have an injury timeout. Looks like she is all good because she got up quickly. Ava Martino is down just fixing her shoe. It'll be Victoria Locke kicking this one in. And here we go. She brings it in from a distance. And this one is loose. And they score! The goalkeeper did not have it there. And Pequannock puts in another to make it 6-0. A single insurance and replay there. So, of course, Victoria Locke with that free kick to bring it in. And, yeah, Chandru tried to pick it up, and she didn't get it. And then everyone crowded the net there. And Pequannock was able to tap that one into the net. And I believe this game will come to an end unless we have a timeout call. It may be the mercy rule being put in effect here. And yes, it will be. So that's going to do it. So after a 6-goal lead is when the mercy rule gets put in effect here in the second half. And Pequannock has earned themselves a nice victory as they remain undefeated on the season here. So your final score after the mercy rule is put into play is going to be Pequannock 6 and Parsippany nothing. As Pequannock picks up the massive shutout win against the Red Hawks. And Pequannock will advance to an overall record of 8-0-1 as they continue on that streak. And also, Pequannock will advance to an overall record of, excuse me, not an overall record, a divisional record of 6-0-1 in the NJAC Independence. Pequannock, of course, trying to compete for that top spot in the division, but also looking to get enough power points here to maybe try to fight and get that top seed by the sectional playoffs hit. Parsippany will remain winless as their season still continues on the struggling end as Pequannock comes here to salute the fans. So Parsippany is going to drop down to an 10-0 record, and they'll still remain winless, of course, in the division as well, and they'll drop down to an 8-0 record in the Independence division. So that's going to do it here on TJK Network. Once again, your final score, a shutout mercy rule victory for the Golden Panthers at 6-0. As Pequannock still remains undefeated. This is Tyler Kazazak here at PTHS Memorial Field on TJK Network. We hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications for our next broadcast as we see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day, everybody. Peace out.